Hey everyone, Digital David here. Today in this video, I'm going to be checking out the Tineco Floor 1 S7 combo. Tineco did send me this product, but any opinion expressed in this video is strictly my own. That being said, if you're interested in this product or you want to find out more about it, the link to it will be in the video description. So how does our S7 combo stack up against the competition? We'll be comparing this not only to our cordless vacuum cleaner benchmarks, but also our wet-dry vacuum cleaner benchmarks. We'll be comparing it within the overall average of all cordless vacs and wet-dry vacs that we've tested, as well as within Tineco's own brand average. So first up, cordless vacuum cleaner costs. You'll see this is pretty substantial when we're just comparing this through that lens. We're about 3 times the average compared to a typical cordless vacuum cleaner. We're about 2 times the average from within Tineco's own lineup. But the big asterisk there is that this is also a wet-dry vac, which is why you're seeing that increase in cost. Now, looking at wet-dry vac costs, you'll see we're still above both Tineco's average and the overall average, but we're closing that gap here. But don't forget, within those averages, those are just wet-dry vacs. You don't get the cordless vacuum cleaner functionality. Now, in regards to battery life for the vacuum portion, this is measured in minutes. 65 minutes is what they claim. Realistically, you'll see less than that. The brand average is about 43. These data points would just be in a perfect environment without basically dirty floors. Let the vacuum idle, it might make it. But realistically, you'll have plenty of juice to be able to vacuum your main floor, maybe a couple floors of your house, and then put it back on the charger. So I'd say it gives you basically your average experience, whether it's a Tineco vac or not. They're all well within range in a real world environment. Now for the wet dry vac battery life, also measured in minutes, this is going to be the average that you get with any other Tineco, like the S3, the S5, you get the idea. About 40 minutes, and the overall average tested is 36. Again, well within range. Now, vac bin capacity measured in liters. This is not disclosed to us, so I'm not sure what it is. I'm not led to believe it's going to be any more or less than Tineco's average. So it'd be well within that probably 0.4 or 0.5 liter range. Clean water tank measured in milliliters. This unit has an 850 milliliter clean water tank. That's well above Tineco's average and still about 50-ish milliliters above the overall average for wet dry vacs, which is great to see. Dirty water tank, same story here. 720 milliliter capacity. The brand average is 672. The overall average is 642. Max suction power, this is measured in air watts. This information's not disclosed. Not sure what it's going to be. Doesn't seem any more or less powerful than your typical Tineco vac, so probably near that average of about 119. Overall average test is 138, so we actually have a little bit less in performance here compared to your typical cordless vacuum cleaner. Rated power measured in watts, same thing. This is not disclosed. I'd expect it very near Tineco's average, which is close to the overall average. Max CFM, we test this ourselves. This unit has a 36 CFM score. The brand average is 32. The overall average is 33, which leads us to our deep clean score. Best possible score you can get is 100. This unit scored 93. This is done in the vacuum settings, if you're wondering. So we embed coffee grounds into carpet and we vacuum it up and measure the results. So 93 out of 100, the brand average is 95. So we're just slightly below average. The overall average is 94. Now let's talk about decibels. How loud does this unit get? We maxed out at 93 decibels. That's a lot louder than Tineco's average, which you'll see is 86, and the overall average is also 86.